Okay, here we are into yet another Alpha Star match, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are on the King's Cove map. It is gonna be another PvP. For some reason, it worked out that there's a few PvPs left to go through. I figured we'll start this video with the PvP, probably the next video with the PvP, and then that might actually be it for the Alpha Star Pro Match PvPs. And I gotta say, I have really enjoyed watching the mirror matchups that AlphaStar has played. There's a stark contrast in how the players play, and actually, I'm checking to see what mirror matchups we have. Okay, we've actually got, not including this one, 2 more PvPs, but then that's it, no more TVTs, no more ZVZs. It's all non-mirror matchup from that point on, which is kind of exciting, kind of sad too, if you think about it, as there's gonna be quite a few lasts that we're having, not first but last. This Masters player is actually giving AlphaStar a hard time with his probe. I'm blocking the gateway. Oh my god, what a menace! The Masters player just straight up executes AlphaStar's probe, delays his gateway a little bit. Oh, what a villain is the Masters player. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get 1 like for every probe that this probe has killed? Which, for all we know, this is not his actual first victim, and that he's just a serial killer probe that has yet to be discovered. But that is a dark timeline right there. Anyway, I did not expect that, but yeah, we take a look. Things are pretty darn normal. Gateway, 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 gateway. Is how you'd sum up a PvP opening. But for now, yeah, the Masters player sends his killer probe home to mine some gas. Double stalker play from the Master player once again. It's kind of interesting that we don't even see much adept versus adept. It seems that all these players, for the most part, these Master League players are all going for... it seems that for the most part, they're all going for lots of stalkers. Which makes sense. That's what I do in PvP too. The adepts take a lot of control, which, since not everyone's Alpha Star, going with the stalkers seems to be the better choice. Because if you've got 2 adepts and you make a mistake, you run into your opponent's 2 stalkers, all of a sudden you don't have 2 adepts anymore. So yeah, going for the 2 stalkers is a choice I like. We see the Masters player behind this actually going for a rather quick expansion, so gonna out-expand Alpha Star, which is always cool to see. He has cut probes to do this, which is something that's kind of notable, that AlphaStar will actually still do the oversaturation thing, which it was known for at first. The Masters player, yeah, has stopped producing probes altogether. Gonna be shooing away AlphaStar's adepts. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, probes get pulled to engage these adepts, but oh god, he's gonna need to queue up some probes right now, as like all of his probes are chasing this one adept. This is not efficient. This is not good at all. Oh no, what a disaster for the Masters player. Like, this game's over. Just GG already. Just GG. Ah, what a disaster. He's already lost, like, years of mining time, and also, as all those probes haven't been working. Yeah. That's a sad, sad time to be a worker for this guy, and he just wasn't making workers while this was going on. The Masters player is gonna have his Nexus done, but he's gonna have to deflect more adepts, gonna have to deflect the Oracle that's coming his way that AlphaStar went for. I mean, he's got the Nexus, so there's a chance that he can just macro out of this. He's making an Immortal right now. Unfortunately, Immortals don't help with Oracles that are just flying into your base as we speak. And now all of a sudden, it's gonna be 2 adepts in his base and an Oracle! Happy birthday, Masters player, as he's down to 17 probes and counting, but we're counting inverse as the worker count just keeps dropping. AlphaStar is like, okay, now that I've killed like 15 probes, 14, pardon me, that might be 15 in a second here. Nope, still 14. But yeah, AlphaStar says, now that I've killed 14 workers, let's go ahead and throw up my own Nexus, and you can build probes all day and I'm still gonna have a better economy than you. And now this guy's transferring his probes back like he hasn't lost enough mining time. Oh, what a disaster. And I know it may seem like I'm giving this Masters player a hard time, and that's partially because AlphaStar gave him a hard time. I'm just talking about what's happened, but everyone has Starcraft games like this, which are kind of just like outplayed and outclassed. And yeah, I think anyone who's played Starcraft can really relate to this. We see this Oracle fly in a boot. Gonna potentially just be coming back in to wreck this guy's day. And the Masters player gonna be trying to shoo away that Oracle. Hasn't had any success with that yet, as the Observer is now gonna be crossing the map. AlphaStar elects to throw up a third base in quite an odd position for King's Cove, which is kind of cool. Choosing a random expansion, because why not, I guess. We take a look here. These Oracles are going to be coming in now towards the main base of the Masters player. He's done an alright job replacing probes, and AlphaStar says, hey, wait a second, that's not supposed to happen. And goes ahead and helps knock his count down again, as he is all of a sudden just over half workers, when he was at like 27, which was an alright number. And it's just a sad day if you're this guy. Whoever you are, I'm so sorry for what AlphaStar did to you. So sorry. The Oracle's coming back in, just being an absolute menace, killing off more probes. Thank you very much, says AlphaStar. Just gonna keep flying around. Oh my god, he baited the Stalkers out of the main. And now AlphaStar can just... Oh, he's gonna kill a Stalker with the Oracles. AlphaStar, so be it. We need to teach AlphaStar to, like, slash dance. To slash dance whenever it wins. Or just gets an absurd amount of kills. 16 kills on that Oracle. Holy cow. Holy cow. This Masters player hasn't GG'd yet, so we'll give it to him. He's not a quitter. But that actually makes me wonder. If, like, if AlphaStar was seeded initially from replays in which, like, it did, like, slash dance at random intervals, you could just make an AI that just dances and basically just flexes on anyone that it wrecks. If you just did that and then seeded the AI with replays of you doing that, the AI would think that that was a good move by all rights. And now we take a look. There is a Twilight Council on the way for the Masters, or for AlphaStar. The third base is up and mining. It is currently 56 to 33 workers. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, the supply, it's 54 to 101. Soon AlphaStar will be doubling the Masters player, as that's just what AlphaStar does. Doubles everyone else in supply. The Masters player has his own Twilight on the way. I mean, maybe DTs would do him well, but the AI does have one Observer out. I'm not sure what AlphaStar just shot there. I get the feeling that it was the Observer of its opponent. Okay, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we've known that this guy has been dead for quite a while. I said I'd cast every AlphaStar game, and I've almost stuck true to that word. We got a charge on the way for the Masters player. He's got a third on the way. He's honestly just trying to macro his way out of this. You gotta give it to him. But at the same time, he's not in position to defend this Oracle again. He hasn't invested in shield batteries or anything like that. And AlphaStar is now gonna move across the map and probably just go for a big kill. All the while the Oracle is gonna fly on and just start cutting up some more probes, and the Masters player is like, enough, okay? Enough! I get it! I get it, okay? As all the Stalkers for AlphaStar are just gonna stroll on up here. And we don't even get to see a battle. GG gets called. AlphaStar takes the game. No surprise, they're into the next one. Alright, here we are into the next match. Today we are on Kairos. No, next match. I don't need to do another intro. We're on Kairos Junction. And I get the feeling that this one's gonna be a little bit more exciting, as we got an Alpha Zerg gonna be taking on a Masters Terran, so who knows what sort of shenanigans we'll get. Maybe we'll see AlphaStar get battlecruiser rushed. I do like seeing AlphaStar play against Terrans, as Terrans sometimes do crazy stuff. I think more so than the other races, but that's probably just my bias. Although, like, things like battlecruiser rushes are pretty gimmicky and can work good against AlphaStar. Maybe we could see, like, various mine drops, things like that. Who knows? Who knows? For now, though, AlphaStar gonna go for a hatchery. The AI, when playing Zerg, does tend to go for pools first at times, but not this game, which is good. Give us a nice, honest macro opening, I say, AlphaStar. And the Terran player, gonna be a very smart man and go for an SCV scout, which is always a good choice. Okay, spawning pool. Starting up. Okay, Reaper on the way. Yeah, everything looks pretty normal. Nothing too odd there. SCV gonna be shooing away from this hatchery. And Command Center on the way. The Terran player is going to park his SCV here to be a pain to try and block a potential third from AlphaStar, which is pretty cute. Sometimes Terrans will really delay a Zerg's third, sometimes the Reaper will cross the map, be able to kill the drone, which can always be great. We'll see if AlphaStar is going to potentially have its third base delayed by this SCV hanging out. So far that doesn't seem to be the case just yet. Reaper coming on in. AlphaStar has started up 6 lings, sending them across the map. Just sending them across the map without a care in the world, as a matter of fact, and the Masters player is like, where are they going exactly? As they're just running towards his building command center, and he's like, wait a second, you're not supposed to be going over there, what are you doing? So far, 3 of the lings remain. This is such an odd play from AlphaStar. The Marine and the Reaper should be able to take care of this, but that's actually so odd. Like, AlphaStar's suicidal Zergling. They're just like, there's a Reaper, let's just run across the map. Storm Area 51, they can't stop all of us. And oh no. Oh, okay, it's an eBay block. Those are common in the meta right now in PvP. We're seeing them all over the place in Pro Starcraft. If you guys happen to watch that, which I really recommend you should if you don't. But for a second I was kind of worried that we were going to have another Terran who rushed into +3 attack upgrades before any armor. Because why not? So fortunately we're not seeing that. Reaper charging in towards the natural now, but there's no lings to stop this guy. So that's kind of good. The Reaper now going to jump inside the main base, tosses down that grenade. Queen will move in position to stop the Reaper. The Masters player confirms that there is indeed no lair, so nothing like that to worry about. Of course, he couldn't completely rule out a Rotorn, but he's probably feeling pretty safe after that scout. The lair now starts for AlphaStar. The Terran player is going to fire up a Banshee, fire up Cloak, actually cancels the Banshee, goes for a Viking. That's basically just so then you can have the Cloak time out nicely with the Banshee popping out, and then you have the Viking to clear out the Overlords too. And AlphaStar just is the one out on the map, but yeah. So far, so good for the Masters Terran. We'll see if we can get a Masters to beat AlphaStar before the end of this series, as a lot of the wins have been for Grandmasters against the highest iteration. But then again, anyone's got a shot. Anyone can be the people's champ. Spores are on the way for AlphaStar, so the AI playing it safe. More lings have been made by AlphaStar, so that's enough to shoo the Hellions away. Third CC on the way for the Masters player. Realizes that his wall was not a wall, which is a good thing. Those corner walls have killed a lot of Terrans in the past, so he says, nope, 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 gonna patch that, and throws up a supply depot. And we're actually gonna be seeing Mech come out of the Masters player, which is always exciting. Mech against AlphaStar. I think it's probably one of the best compositions you can do, because the AI, like, doesn't have a good understanding of, like, when it can necessarily take engagements based on the positioning, if that makes any sense. Like, AlphaStar is very good at knowing when it can make an attack happen, but, for example, there's a difference of making an attack happen against, like, 5 siege tanks and 5 siege tanks and that kind of thing, if that makes any sense. And that was actually a good engagement for the Masters player, able to get a few drones, killing off most of AlphaStar's lings, comes in once again, kills off more of the drones. Really cute play. Actually, yeah, it gets 6 drones in total, 22 lings for 4 Hellions. That's a pretty good trade, I'd say. And the Masters player is going to dive on in once again. AlphaStar has some Lings pop out, but they just get barbecued right away. There's now the Banshee going to be moving out on the map. The AI did commit to this fast 4th base, so that's probably why it doesn't have a ton of stuff. The Masters player elects to go for Blue Flame, so he's going to be able to have a lot of roasty toasty Hellions. Banshee will head towards the natural base and targets a drone, but runs into the Spore. There's a micro mistake. The Masters player does correct that, though, so he's actually playing pretty darn well, I'll say. Yeah, going to be able to get himself a few drones at the very least. The Banshee may go down, however, to these Queens, and looks like it will, but that's because he's also microing his Hellions on the front line and starting to fire up some more Hellions, getting up another Cyclone. He's got that 3rd base done, keep in mind. And yeah, I'm actually really liking the position in this game for the Masters player. Like, once he's got Blue Flame, AlphaStar hasn't made any Roaches yet, so the Blue Flame Hellions will actually do really, really good against the Lings. And unless we do see some Roaches for AlphaStar, yeah, I will be in trouble. But there we go, there's some Roaches on the way. And now it kind of turns things around. If you're the meching player, it's like, oh, there's Roaches. You need something to deal with those Roaches. Cyclones without Magfield Accelerator won't cut it, so we do need to see that start for the Masters player as soon as possible if he is going to be relying on these Cyclones, because AlphaStar is going to balloon up in Roaches here real soon. Hellions now diving towards the natural, going to be trying to get a lot of these drones. Looks like there is some pretty decent shots getting off, but this was a lot of Hellion sacrifice for that. AlphaStar did lose a good number of drones. That was actually some very nice shots. 22 drones in all going down this game for 15 Hellions as the Masters player keeps on the pressure. But as I said before, that was a lot of supply to trade out. So the Banshee being here is an absolute godsend for the Masters player. He needs to keep that alive if he's going to contend with all these Roaches, prevent them from going for an attack right away. Okay, AlphaStar, you do you. There's definitely quirks for this AI, as one of the Ravagers just coughs or sneezes and spits out a random projectile. Magfield Accelerator is now on the way for the Masters player. It's rather late compared to what I would have liked to see. The Roaches now going to be moving across the map for a counterattack. The Masters player wants to get this hatchery, but at the same time, he could just be in a lot of trouble as these Lings, these Ravagers and Roaches now crossing the map. The Cyclones and Hellions are going to have to come on home after killing that off. With the Banshee coming back to help with this, though, I think this could work out all right for the Masters player. If he had Magfield Accelerator, I'd say it would definitely be better for him, and he'd clean this up much, much quicker. But still, a lock onto a Roach is basically a guaranteed kill. It just takes a little bit longer. The Banshee will definitely help out in this situation. How many SCVs have died? Not that many, or not a critical amount, seeing as how the worker count's still rather close. The mech player is making whatever he can off the back of his just 3 factories, but oh no, he's lost pretty much everything right now. Oh no, did he just throw the game? He's making 2 Liberators now, but yeah, oh, he's dead. All right, okay, AlphaStar takes a 2-0. That was quick. I really like that game from the Masters player, but in the end, I guess he just didn't have what it took. The Magfield Accelerator was definitely late, I feel. And then the fact that he was just on 2 factories. This is the problem with mech. It's hard to get out enough units and get up your 4th and 5th factory. So, yeah, AlphaStar basically just killed him, and that's what sometimes happens. I think if he managed that defense a little bit differently, maybe he could have held on. Magfield would have actually made a big difference. But GG, well done by AlphaStars. It just snags another victory. Gosh darn it! I was hoping we'd have more of a game in this one, but apparently not. The menace strikes again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this match, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button as we continue the final episodes of this series, I suppose it would be. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, become a member if you do want to support the channel. There's various perks you can get by checking out that link. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.